I'm gonna need a bathing suit.
Unless you're gonna pull your top down for girls gone stupid.
But like this?
Just think, I could have hitched a ride with a stalker.
In the beginning of the film, a ride is shown whose name is Dark Ride, which is also the name of this movie. So you must know about the Dark Ride, a secret and dark place where people used to have a lot of fun with this ride, a kind of fun. But today's story is about such a dark ride. Going on this ride means inviting your death because an unknown killer kills the people going on it. So the story starts in 1989, when two girls came to roam in the park. There was a ride in that park that was very scary. One of the two girls says to her sister, "Why don't we go on this ride?" But her sister says no, we should not go. But the elder sister convinced the younger sister and took her with her. The two of them now go to a counter where a very strange old man is sitting. That man's son was playing chess while he was sitting there. That old man tells the two girls to see this ride and go because it is very dangerous. Now, when the two sisters went inside, they were scared. The inside view was very scary. Then a hand comes from above, which takes one of the two sisters. Seeing this, the other sister was very scared and entered a strange room. There, she sees a dead girl. Then a man comes in front of her, wearing a doll mask. She was very scared to see him. Then that man removed the cloth from there. That dead girl was no one else but her sister. Then that man kills the other sister too. After which, the news of these two girls was published in the newspaper, in which it was written that the killer of these two had been arrested and put in jail, and that ride was closed forever. Now we are shown the story in its present form. My story starts here. Here we see a girl, Kathy, who was talking to her friend. So I will tell myself about the character of Kathy. We were going on a trip. My friend asked, "Do you want to take your old friend on this trip?" I said yes, there is a lot of money needed to go on this trip, so I think we should take them on this trip with us, and with which our money will also be helped. On the other side, my old friend and his best friend, whose name was Bill, were talking about going on this trip. Bill says I will not go alone on this trip. Anyway, they were all ready to go on the trip. Then we got together and met outside the college. Another friend came with us. Because he had a car, we would not have any problem going. Then we all left for our trip. On the way, we also stopped our car at the gas station. We filled the gas in the car. Now, when Bill was told by my friend to go inside and give money, when he went to give money, an old man was sitting inside who was not saying anything. Bill comes and tells us that a strange man is sitting inside who is not saying anything. Anyway, we all went to see him, and we gave money to that old man. Then we got an advertisement there, in which it was written that after 20 years, the dark ride has opened again. We got very excited after reading all this. We had heard a lot about this ride. That's why we decided to go there. On the other side, mental hospital is shown to the mental hospital, where two wardens were going to the room of the killer, who killed two sisters 20 years ago. He was imprisoned there for so many years. Two wardens start hitting him, but the killer had gotten himself released. He was very tall and very strong too. He hit a warden's stomach so hard that he died. When the second warden tries to run away from there, then he also kills him. Then he stole the keys and ran away. On the other hand, all of us were very excited to go on the dark ride, but one of our friends says that we will stay in the hotel tonight, and then we will go on the dark ride tomorrow morning. But here Bill said to us, "Why don't we go to the dark ride tonight? In this way, the expenses of our hotel will also be saved, and we will spend the night there." We also agreed with his words, and left for the dark ride. On the way, when we were going, we met a girl who stopped our car and wanted to take a lift from us. I told Bill that we should not stop the car. We cannot trust a stranger like this, but still, Bill stopped the car. That girl came inside our car and sat down. I asked her, "Where do you want to go?" She told us that I would get down a little further. Me and my friend asked that girl, "Don't you feel so scared? You are roaming alone at night. That girl may not like us." She said that I could take care of myself. Our friend who was driving the car told that girl that we were all going on the dark ride. That girl says that it is a very fun place. "Can I also go with you?" Anyway, after a while, we all got there. We reached there and saw that the police officer was taking the owner of the dark ride, which meant the ride was closed. My friend told us that we would quietly go inside the ride. We will not have to buy a ticket and will have a lot of fun. I did not like this idea at all. I did not want to go inside, I told my friend that you guys should go. I will stop here and wait for you guys. But my friend convinced me. Anyway, I also went inside with them. My friend turned on the power of the dark ride, with which all the lights went on, and we went inside. We went inside and saw that the scenery was very scary. There were a lot of scary things inside. Seeing this, we were scared. My friend found a doll, with whom he started dancing in a joke. But when he saw that doll ahead, the face of that doll was missing. There was the same killer who had run away from the mental hospital and killed 2 sisters 20 years ago, and the same killer was wearing a mask of the doll's face, but we did not know anything about it. That the killer is here, and he was keeping an eye on all of us there. Anyway, we were also there, and we were roaming in the dark. Here, my friend tells me that the first 2 sisters were killed here, after which, this ride was closed. He was talking about those 2 sisters, whom we saw at the beginning of the story. He says that the owner here was an old man who adopted 2 small children. One of them was mad. He always used to stay here in the dark, and started copying the dolls here. At that time, he was only 5 years old. He looked very tall. I have heard that the killer was put in jail and hanged, and after his death, since this place is closed, Bill says no, this is not true. I think this is half true, because the sisters you are talking about were my cousins. I found out from their parents that after their deaths, the killer was sent to the mental hospital. He is still alive. He is locked up there. I and all my friends were surprised to hear Bill's words, and now everyone was scared too. Anyway, we started roaming on that ride. My friend came to the room with another friend of ours, where he saw my dead body. My throat was very badly cut. Seeing this, both were very scared, and then I started laughing because I was joking with them. Bill was also with me. My second friend was very angry about this. He did not like this joke at all. Now we've all decided where to go from here, but when we went to the door was not opening. We all thought that someone had locked us in from the outside. We all started looking for a way out when my friend went inside the room. Then he saw the killer. Then the killer turned off all the lights when one of our friends went to fix the light. Even then, the lights could not be fixed. On the other hand, I, my friend, and Bill were very worried. We somehow wanted to get out of here. Then my friend saw a doll there that looked exactly like our friend. My friend looked at him carefully. Then it was found that it was our friend whom the killer had killed. We all started screaming when we saw his condition, and we were very scared. Now Bill went to that friend from here who had gone to fix the lights quickly, but Bill was late in reaching. That killer had also killed that girl, who had taken a lift from us on the way. She had cut off her head, and she was lying on the floor. The second friend, when he was running away from the killer, who had gone to fix the light, then he fainted. That killer had left, my friend, but he took the girl's severed head and went away from there. On the other hand, I told my friend to go and find a way to go out. I am looking for my other friends. When my friend was going to find the way, then the killer caught him too and threw him far away, because of which my friend's life was in danger. Then my friend's life was in danger. That killer took my friend's dead body and went to the room, where he found my friend too, who had fainted a while ago. Now the killer was behind him. The 2 police officers who were sitting in their cars outside, they get a call, and it is said that a lot of noise is coming from the dark ride, so they have to go inside and check, is all this okay or not? Then a security guard came inside the dark ride. He had seen me. That guard asked me. I told him that there was a killer, who is killing my friends mercilessly. Then the killer came behind the guard, who, with his very big knife, cut the head of the guard into 2 pieces. He also killed the guard. I saw this and started running from there. I jumped out of the window, because of which one of my legs broke, but I still did not give up. I had succeeded in running from there. I took out the car, and I left there. Then I got a message from my friend. My friend was blind, and he was stuck in the dark. When I read his message, then I decided to help my friend. I took the car back to the dark ride. The killer was about to kill my friend. Then I took the car and came there, and I collided with that car, because of which the killer jumped down and fell on the nails, and he died. I was also unconscious there because of that accident. Then Bill came there, who was absolutely fine. He said that you were dead. Bill said no, I was alive. And did the killer die? My friend told him yes. Kathy hit him with the car. After knowing this, Bill's behavior became strange. He was talking as if he knew the killer very well. Here a new turn came in the story. Bill told my friend that I was also the brother of the killer, The story you told me about those two brothers, I am the one who was right among them. By telling me this, Bill also killed my friend with a knife, after which he died, after which I also came to my senses. Now I knew that Bill was also associated with the killer, that is, he was his younger brother. Bill thanked me for bringing everyone here. I left on that dark ride, came out and started crying a lot. Because of me, all my friends died in such a short time. Maybe it was my fault. I was feeling very strange thinking about everything. Bill took off the mask of his killer brother and put it on his face. Maybe now he will not leave me alive. And who knows how many people he is going to kill in the future? Meaning that these two brothers were crazy. At the end of the story, the police car siren is heard. Did the police catch Bill? Will this bloodshed continue? Or will it end here? So with this suspense, the story of this movie ends here.